Hello, little gay people on my computer. How is everyone? I'm gonna send a message in chat to see if chat's working. Ah. 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 Come on! For real? Just still not gonna work? Oh, wait! Oh, fucking finally. There we go. Okay, ooh, the text is a little small, though. Let's see if I can increase that text size. Oh, and it's gone. Hold on, how am I supposed to test it in these conditions? There we go. We have chat, babes. We're free. Alright, so just a heads up. I currently have 3 kittens running around in my room. Miso and the 2 foster kittens, and I have to admit, the foster kittens are very quickly not becoming foster kittens anymore. They're good. They're good at what they do, and what they do is manipulate me. Excuse me, who's that? Who's chewing on things? Stop that. If my model goes small, it's probably because I had to lean away to stop a kitten from doing something. Now there's one under this chair right now. Who is this? Who's under this chair? Hmm? You won't show yourself? Alright, I see how it is. Alright, let's just play video game. Hello everyone. Hi Rib, hi Shelby, hi Klee. Oh my god, Klee Genshin Impact? Oh, Honda? Honda, where you going, huh? I caught one of the kittens. Say something, Honda. I don't know what my model is doing right now because I am holding up a kitten. Why are your paws slightly damp? Did you fall in your water bowl again? Here, I'll just put him in the carrier next to me. And hello, who is this? Nissan? Nope. Miso. I'm actually gonna put Nissan and Honda in the cat carrier next to me just because they're littler and I don't want them to get into trouble. You two alright in there? Oh, no, they're not staying in there, are they? Nope, they want to be free. I want to break free. I want to break free. Game volume is kind of low. Alright, how's that? Can you guys still hear me over it? I'm not surprised. I'm probably going to become small a lot this stream because I have to constantly be looking to see what 3 kittens are doing. And it seems that I get small whenever the face tracking software loses track of my face. God, why are you verifying so many files? What time is it? Almost got banned by you. Almost got banned? For what? What did you do? Yeah, let me move my head down a little bit, because I'm in the way of chat. Oh. You two, you leave my cords and shit alone, if you know what's good for you. You guys pull my phone off the desk. I'm gonna turn you both into rugs. Move my head down. Spamming. Well, don't do that. Don't spam. We like to get silly here, we're not too silly. Bombing is okay, though. I think we should let Klee bomb as much as she wants. It's her enrichment. I just felt a kitten run past my feet. Don't know who it was or where they went. Did you Sugandese too much? No such thing. You can't Sugandese too much. I just realized everyone's usernames are red now. I thought they used to do, like, random colors. I mean, I guess that suits the aesthetic of my stream, but... I gotta fix the chat box a little bit. It's bothering me how it, the usernames are kinda... There we go. Oh no, Klee Genshin Impact bombing. Klee's our little terrorist, and we love her for that. And we love that for her. Miso, don't bully Honda, he's stupid. Yeah, I brought him to the vet to figure out why he wasn't eating properly, and the diagnosis I got, and I quote, was, "He's fine, he's just stupid." That shit ain't right. Let me center myself a little bit. There we go. God, why are you verifying so many files? How many files does this game have? And we don't have integrity on this stream. Oh no. Who'd you lose it to? Who'd you get? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I could do about it shortening the usernames completely. It was just bothering me that they're kind of, they were kind of outside of the little box graphic. Miso, be nice to the littler ones. If you start bullying children, that's how I know you take after me too much. God, Honda's trying so hard to be a menacing little crab cat right now, but he's like... He's built like a lemon with toothpicks stuck in it. He's so round. He has like no agility or anything because he just kind of tumbles because he's just so round. Honda, come here. Come here, little guy. No, don't walk away from me! Man! I just want kitten, but all three of them are avoiding me. They're having too much fun being troublemakers. Oh, you got Dia. I actually kind of want Dia, even though I know she isn't good. But she's one of the, like, better teammates for Risley, so I actually kind of want her. But I keep losing my 50-50s to Chi-Chi instead. Oh, you're gonna go play your horse games? Have fun, Rib. Oh. Miso, what are you doing in there? Alright, there we go. Nope, game's not responding. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Please start responding. I showed you my game, please respond. Nissan, where in the fuck are you going? You don't need to be down there. Oh, this is your second Dia? That's really unfortunate. I know that I do want Dia, but if I were to lose a 50-50 to her when it's a character I really, really wanted, I would be quite upset. Excuse me, I can't help but yawning. I'm not even that tired yet. It's like only 9 o'clock. So, I did get her. Of course it happened off stream. I just kept chucking single pulls at her banner until eventually She just appeared. I did have to go into pity range to get her, though. I figured. But basically every time I hit 160, I would just huck a pull at the banner, and then eventually she popped out. I don't plan on going for constellations or anything. At this point, I'm just gonna save and go all in for Arlecchino. I did briefly consider getting Navia, because I really like her design and her signature weapon. But I'll get her on a rerun. I gotta get Arlecchino or I will die. Yeah, I only have her at level 70 right now because I ran out of lilies, and basically everyone and their mother has also run out of lilies because everyone and their mother is pulling for Furina. Excuse me, what are you eating? Miso? What are you eating? Miso? You spit that out! Whatever that was, you spit it out! I'll kill you! No, I won't. I would never. But I gotta make her a little afraid of me.
A must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
But yeah. Furina. We love her in this house. Alright, let's get her story quest. I didn't even actually unlock it yet, but you see? I don't have nearly as many quests sitting open and unfinished this time, so hopefully there shouldn't be any problems. So, yeah. I guess we'll just do that. Yeah, let's go find out where Furina went after everything that happened. Her little cake wheel is the best. Hello.
Hey, Catherine, it's us. Got any new commissions? Specifically one with a huge more attack, perhaps?
The more lucrative, the better. Give me some fucking money!
You know we're worth it. For quality work and speedy results, choose Paimon and the Traveler.
Choose the Paimon and the Traveler.
It's always a pleasure to see our two most avid adventurers again. Looking for the next challenge, I see. Actually, we do in fact have a rather urgent commission that is still open. Having read the details, however, I don't believe you'd consider it to be lucrative.
Alright, never mind then. Quest failed. Bye, Furina. Guess we'll never see you again. Okay, I think I need to lock up these two kittens, because I keep getting worried about them getting in trouble, because they're so small. Hold on. Here, Honda, say hi to the chat. Honda. Okay, he doesn't feel like talking. It's fine. We won't judge him. He is so small. He's just a little guy. Now, Nissan, where did you go? Listen to the cries of your brother and come to his aid. Oh, gross. You guys pooped on... Ew. That's not supposed to be out there. Okay. Alright, I'm back. Alright, if I had a camera I could use for a cat cam, I would. But, unfortunately I do not, and also my cats do not sit still long enough to actually remain in range of a camera. I'd have to, like, tie a camera to one of them.
Don't worry about that. We were just kidding. So what's the situation?
To put it simply, the requester is looking for a temporary replacement actress for their musical. The original cast member ran into some issues, and is currently unable to perform the role.
Was the original cast member Furina? Some issues is
The
putting it
troupe has also
lightly.
been experiencing some financial difficulties, so unfortunately they cannot afford to pay the replacement actress.
So I gotta do it for exposure. Got it.
That does sound like a tricky situation. So basically they're looking for a volunteer?
That's right. Our adventurers reached out to many actresses, but none of them were willing to take the job.
Man, an adventuring commission can be just anything nowadays, huh? Like, this isn't even adventuring, this is literally just job hunting.
There are only a few days left until the performance. If they can't find someone in time, they'll probably have to postpone the show. And delays tend to create all sorts of new problems.
The Adventurers Guild is less like a guild of adventurers and more like LinkedIn. Where you just find people who are willing to do random ass shit for money. Not even a lot of money sometimes.
Got it. Oh, this one's a doozy. What do you think, Traveler? Any ideas? Even if we took the commission, neither of us have any experience starring in musicals.
I mean, we have done several quests starring in movies. And I think Sarah Miller Cruz can sing. I think. So it's probably fine.
If you're interested in helping, why not start by having a chat with the requester? He's right over there.
Just standing there, watching us, like, help me, please. Oh, Rib, it actually, it is a rhythm game sometimes. There are rhythm game cutscenes that randomly appear for certain events and stuff, and never outside of that circumstance.
Maybe you can't fill the role yourselves, but you might be able to help him figure out another solution. Maybe there's something he hasn't thought of.
Oh, I mean, we could just go drag Furina out of her depression and be like, hey, no shirking work!
Oh, it's that guy, huh? No wonder, he looks like he just ate a sour lemon.
Lemon!
Hi,
Ah!
Rude, let's go!
Yeah, no, Genshin Impact is sometimes randomly a rhythm game.
Hello there, are you the guy looking for a new actress?
Wait, I know you two. Are you really willing to act in my musical?
Ha! No.
Wow, sounds like we're pretty famous in Fontaine already. But to answer your question, neither of us have any experience in musicals. But we
Oh, one of the kittens just took a huge shit and I can smell it. Ew. Ew. Ew, I'm dying.
Ah, I see. It's okay. I knew that asking for a volunteer was a long shot.
Hi, Reese.
If we can't find someone to step in, we'll have no choice but to cancel the show. It would be such a shame. That's the thing. We're not some high-profile theater troupe, just a group of amateur enthusiasts.
Skill issue, then.
All our sets and props are very crude. We're grateful enough just to get an audience, never mind ticket fees.
Hold on, I'm sipping Wawa.
If we had a way to make this profitable, things might have turned out differently. But now, it looks inevitable that we'll disband.
You're gonna miss one show and it's gonna kill your whole troupe? Bro.
Disband? You're splitting up the troupe?
Oh, I guess the lady at the Adventurers Guild didn't tell you? Yeah, this is supposed to be our final show together as a troupe.
And your one actress just fucking split? Okay.
One last show. And after that, we go our separate ways. So we were really hoping to end on a high note. Nobody wants things to just fizzle out. Not after all the time and effort we've invested into it.
Now I'm wondering if the actress they lost even is Furina. Oh god, is the replacement actress gonna be Furina? Are we gonna go and drag this poor girl out of her, like, recovery cave and be like, hey, get up on stage! Get on the stage!
Yeah, the leading lady, in fact. She's been dealing with a chronic illness ever since childhood, and unfortunately, it flared up again recently.
Oh.
It really drains all her energy, so she's in no state to perform. The show just won't be the same without her. But for everyone else's sake, I still hope we can find a way to hold the performance on schedule.
Got it. We have a clearer picture now. Let's see if we can come up with any ideas. What if we sponsored the show? Traveler, how much more are you carrying?
5 million.
Please, there's no need to go that far. I wouldn't feel right asking such a huge favor. And I can't promise that we'd ever be able to pay you back.
Oh, that's just the NPCs. And some of, like, the older characters from back when the game didn't have a bunch of a budget. Playable characters usually have way more detail in their models, but yeah, no, NPCs are flat. Yeah, this little, like, neck floof thing is just flat.
Good point. If the actress just goes through the motions for the Mora, that's not exactly rescuing the show. We should find someone who will put on the best performance possible. Oh, wait! What about... you know who?
That's a terrible idea! She needs time to recover from the most traumatic 500 years a human could ever go through. She doesn't need to be dragged onto a stage. She has theater-related trauma, Paimon!
That's how you know we're the best of partners. Anyway, she should have all the free time in the world right now.
Oh my god, we're such assholes.
She's really good at performing, and she was once super popular with the crowd. Performing in a musical should be a piece of cake for her.
Oh my god, we're such assholes!
Who are you thinking of? Sounds like someone famous.
We're just gonna tell him? Yeah, your ex-god.
Her? You're... That was a joke, right?
I wish it was!
Nope. Paimon doesn't actually know if she's performed on stage before, but Paimon's pretty confident that she'd be really good at it.
You're not wrong there. She has actually performed in a number of big-name shows before. They were one of the reasons she was so popular.
Well, Paimon is an asshole, but the Traveler is fucking agreeing with her, even though I would not say that. The player character has no autonomy.
But even if she's no longer the Hydro Archon, it's not like she's suddenly a commoner. She's still an idol to many people in Fontaine, including myself. I just think Lady Furina might feel a bit out of place in an amateur troupe like ours.
I mean... You know what? You're right. Let's not bother the poor girl who's recovering from an extremely harrowing experience.
Well, yes, but...
God.
Fair enough. I mean, if she was actually willing to, then of course I'd be honored to have Lady Furina star in our show. I'm sure the rest of the troupe would be delighted too. I'm sure everyone in our troupe has probably dreamt of performing on stage with her one day. Of course, it all depends on whether she's interested. She might consider this opportunity beneath her.
I don't think that's what she would think. I think she would think, why are you trying to get me out of bed?
No point in stressing about that. We'll only know if we ask her.
Just leave her alone to, like, eat macaroni and ice cream and watch rom-coms.
Besides, things are different now. There's no reason for her to be all high and mighty anymore.
Oh my god, Paimon! You're such an asshole!
Thank you for your help. I guess I'll just stay here and wait for the good news. Good luck.
Wait, where does Furina actually live nowadays? She used to live in luxury at the Palais Mermonia, but she's, moved out, right?
She's living in a wet cardboard box all alone.
As it happens, I have her.
Oh my god!
Here.
Catherine doxed her! You fucking doxed her?
Ooh, when did you get here?
I came over when things were starting to sound more promising. I thought I should be at the ready in case my assistance is needed.
You fucking doxed her.
It is my duty to support commissioners in any way I can.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
The AI chatbot fucking doxed her.
Well, now that we've got the address, we'll go find Furina. Back in a jiffy.
Alright. Oh, girly pop, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ask about Furina's disposition. I think she's fucking depressed! I think she's depressed as hell. And, I mean, we should definitely go check on her and say hi and be like, hey, Furina, how are you doing? We're your friends. We're here for you. Not, hey, Furina, fuckhead, get out of bed! You're going to perform!
Did Catherine really give us the right address?
Oh wait, I saw her in the background walking up.
Not that there's anything wrong with this place. It's just a bit of a step down from the Palais Marmonia.
It actually looks pretty nice. It's pretty big. Especially for a populated city. This is a nice-ass house, Paimon. Go to hell.
You know, it's common courtesy to make sure the homeowner isn't in earshot when you're denigrating their abode.
Oh, her voice. She sounds so sad. Paimon, why are we bothering this poor girl?
Okay, when did popping out of thin air become all the rage? First Catherine and now you?
I was just out on a shopping trip. I ran out of macaroni, so I went to grab a few more bags.
She really was just sitting alone in her house eating macaroni out of a bowl. I mean, honestly, good for her. She deserves it. She deserves to just sit and do fuck all for the rest of her life. She's been through enough.
I used to have a much wider range of choices when it came to food. But now I'm finding that simple, traditional home cooking can be quite delicious too. Not at all. As long as you have different kinds of sauces in, you can have macaroni and tomato sauce one week, macaroni and bolognese the next.
Oh, sounds like you're really struggling to cope.
Oh, wow, you're seriously mentally ill.
How rude. Questioning my cooking skills. The audacity. It's not like I have a very eventful life these days. Actually, I barely leave the house. So I don't see how it's unusual that my meals are a little simpler now too. Besides, I'm sure I could master dishes like la lettre focilor or blubber profiteroles in no time, if I felt so inclined.
Well, the first one of those is her specialty dish, so I guess she did. Good for her. Everyone clap.
Ah, there it is. You don't know how to cook.
Not yet, maybe, but... Anyway, what are you even doing here? I do hope you didn't come here just to ogle at my fall from grace.
No. If it were up to me, we would come here to check on you. Maybe we'll cook for you, help you learn how to cook. We'll make sure you're doing okay, bring you some books or movies or something. But no, because I have no agency in this game, we're coming here to harass you to join a musical.
Let me first be clear that I'm not taking guests at this time. So if you're just here to clown around, then please be on your way. Shoot!
Sorry, we're sorry. Please don't be mad. Yeah, exactly what the traveler said. Paimon wasn't trying to make fun of you. Hang on a sec, you weren't exactly holding back either.
My help? Well, maybe you're forgetting that I'm no longer the mighty Hydro Archon. I don't even have a vision, you know.
Not yet.
Don't worry, it's nothing that serious. It's just very specific, and you're the one with the power to help.
Guess we're doing this. God, poor Furina.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, then fine. I'll spare you the lecture about your attitude just now.
Fucking God. Computer notification, shut up. I'm sorry for everyone who just heard a ghost computer notification.
So tell me, what specifically makes this matter so specific? I see. I knew you couldn't have come all this way just to amuse yourselves at my expense.
We're your friends, Furina. I sat there with you and you had to relive traumatic parts of your life. I don't think I helped much, but I tried to be there for you. I was doing my best.
After all, I was once the brightest star in all of Fontaine, well-versed in all the various performing arts. A mere musical is well within my capabilities. But given the present circumstances, I'm afraid I must regretfully decline your casting request.
Furina!
How come? It sounds like this would be a breeze for you.
True, but I have made a decision to retire from the stage.
See, I told you, she has theater-related trauma. She doesn't want to be on stage anymore.
Although I am no longer required to play the role of the Hydro Archon, the time I spent inhabiting that character has left an indelible mark on me.
See, Paimon, you're such a fucking asshole.
Centuries of pretending to be a different person changes you completely. I'm not the same person I once was. Of course, that can't be undone now. It's too late, and I have no intention of reinventing myself all over again. But at least I can say that I no longer desire to play any new roles.
Alright, valid. Have a good one. Enjoy your macaroni. Let me know if you ever want me to come over and make you some soup.
Paimon can understand.
Paimon, you're not about to bug her, right? You're about to respect her agency and her right to say no, right, Paimon?
But
God damn it!
it's a one-off part to fill in for someone who's sick. Surely that's okay.
Shut up, Paimon. Respect her boundaries.
Whether it's a one-off or not, it's a boundary that I've committed to no longer cross. If I make an exception to the rule now, I'm just leaving a back door for myself, which would be the same as not having a boundary in the first place. So I'm not going to perform, and that is that.
Okay, guess there's no convincing you. Well, is there anything else we can do to help out the troupe? Otherwise, they'll just have to disband without any fanfare.
We're getting up on stage, Paimon.
Do you know any other actors who might be interested in the role?
No, we're gonna do it.
Nope.
Short and to the point. Okay.
We could always just bribe Ridley with some tea to get him in a dress and have him on stage. I'm sure that'll go great. Or we get Lynette to do it. Bribe her with some cookies.
I've never been great at maintaining relationships. Besides, anyone I've ever worked with probably couldn't wait to get rid of me.
Oh, Furina! Fucking, okay, forget about the theater troupe. They'll be fine. They'll figure something out. I don't give a fuck about the theater troupe anymore. I just want to spend time with Furina and make sure she's okay.
Since I'm just an ordinary person now, they'll probably just laugh in my face if I go asking them for help. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry I drew a line in the sand without thinking about every possible grain on the other side.
Well, is there anything else we can do? This performance really means a lot to the guy we're working for.
It's whatever, man. Shit happens. It sucks. They could always just wait and do their last performance another time. Like, shit, it seems like their setups are kind of ramshackle to begin with.
Have I not made myself clear? You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't want this job, nor do I know of anyone else who would.
Alright, cool. Now, Furina, about that soup. I'm gonna make you some soup now, and we're gonna sit down on the couch and chill out, just like friends. How does that sound?
Sorry. I didn't mean for that to sound so harsh. I wish I could help, really. But if I thought I had the answer to this problem, I would have said so by now.
It's all right, Furina. Paimon just wanted to make sure we tried everything. Oh, everyone in the troupe will be so disappointed.
Paimon, don't do that shit. Don't say shit like that. Want to waterboard your ass.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do now. All right, then. We'll see you around, Furina.
Alright, enjoy your macaroni. Let me know if you ever want soup or cake or anything. I have access to a cooking minigame, so I can basically cook anything effortlessly.
Toodaloo to you, too. I'm going home to take a rest now.
We'll bring you some shitty light novels and some rom-coms and some snacks. And probably some business cards for some therapists. And it'll be fine. Don't worry about it, Furina. We're gonna help. God,
Too bad, but we have to respect Furina's decision.
Yes, we do, Paimon.
Maybe the thought of performing brings up too many painful memories now.
You think? You think? God, the Traveler should have known better, considering he spent so long in her fucking nightmare realm, which was a stage in a theater.
Huh? What's going on? Are they arguing?
Good.
That's besides the point. I'll ask you again. Why did you start looking for a replacement
Uh-oh.
without my consent? When did I tell you I'm going to take a step back?
You didn't need to say it. We've known each other for how long now? We know the signs. But you never tell us about your illness, even when it's clearly flaring up.
Alright, so this dude sucks. We're not helping him anymore.
And that gives you the right to make a decision on my behalf?
We're not helping you anymore. You suck. Eat shit, asshole. I'm gonna go make some soup and hang out with Furina.
Shortly after you left, the troupe's lead actress came to the Adventurers Guild. She believes that she's healthy enough to perform. Excuse me, but can you both take a moment to discuss something else for now? The adventurer assigned to your commission has returned.
You gotta respect when people with disabilities say that they can do something. And be there to support them if it doesn't work out. You can't sit there and pretend that you know better than someone else does, especially when that person is a grown fucking adult. God. Kill this guy.
Sorry, I was just dealing with a little misunderstanding. So, how did your conversation with Furina go?
Sadly, it's a no from her. We tried to persuade her, but she wasn't having it. She doesn't want to play the role for personal reasons.
But it seems like you don't have a problem. Your lead actress is right there, willing to do it. Just, you know, like, accommodate her. Add in some intermissions where she can take a break and drink water. If she wants to do it, just help her do it.
I see. Well, circumstances have changed a little, so maybe that's not such bad news after all.
Sorry, am I fucking just standing here on my soapbox screaming at the void?
You see, our leading lady has just informed me that she's well enough to make it to the show after all. Staging the musical with the full original cast was always the dream, of course.
Oh, right. Sounds like everything worked itself out then. Yeah, she'd be livid. We'd get the scolding of a lifetime.
I think it's more like she'd probably be heartbroken.
Jeez, is Lady Furina really so harsh with people?
No!
Only joking. Calm down. So, guess we can consider this case closed now, huh? Despite the fact that we failed to complete the commission, we were still racking our brains for ideas on the way back here.
Look, there's no point arguing with you about this anymore. You've made yourself very clear, so I'll stop looking for a replacement. This is the last chance we have, though. If your illness flares up again, there won't be time to find anyone to replace you. So, are you absolutely sure you'll be able to handle it? The whole team is putting everything they have into this final performance. We have to make sure it goes ahead.
Yes, I'm completely confident. I've been taking a new medication from the doctor, and it's working brilliantly. I'll definitely be able to tough it out until the performance day. I share everyone's desire to commemorate all our years as a troupe with a proper farewell show. So the last thing I want is to be left out. Every one of us thinks of this troupe as their home, myself included.
You're right. I'm sorry. I let myself get too worried about the show. I should have asked for your permission first.
Yeah? You think? Dipshit.
All's well that ends well. Sounds like the show will go on. Sure.
Hi.
Hey, how did you... I was just passing by because I realized I forgot a couple of items on my shopping list.
She need more macaroni, bro.
Alright, I'm coming. No need to drag me. Hello, one and all. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation just now.
Furina? Didn't you say you were gonna take a rest at home? What are you doing here?
I was just ever so slightly concerned about the situation you mentioned. Yes, a teensy bit concerned, that's all. When you came to talk with me earlier, I jumped right to explaining my position and said some strongly worded things. And all before I even had a full grasp of the situation. Anyway, I just feel a bit bad about how it went down.
You have nothing to be sorry about.
I'm sorry, Paimon.
Oh, it's totally fine. Paimon didn't take any of that personally.
You really have a knack for asking the most uncomfortable questions, don't you?
Yeah, that's why they made me your prosecutor.
I felt very sheepish. having had a change of heart after flatly refusing you. And then, to make matters worse, you caught me. But in any case, it sounds like the issue has already been resolved.
Yeah. When they said they were gonna ask for your help, I almost had a heart attack. I mean, how could we be worthy of having Lady Furina star in our show?
There's no need to think like that. And no need to keep addressing me as lady. Just Furina is fine. I was wondering, if this troupe is so important to all of you, why does it have to disband?
Otherwise the plot wouldn't have any stakes.
If the difficulties are purely financial, then there must be a solution. You could put the shows on pause while you look for a sponsor, for instance. Everyone seems so devoted to the troupe. I'm sure if you keep chipping away, you'll find a way through.
We all want to believe that, but some things are just beyond our control. Everything's been going downhill ever since we lost our director. She was the heart and soul of our troupe. She kept us going.
Her name was O'Reilly, and she was the founder as well as the artistic director of our troupe. And tragically, she was a victim in this serial disappearances case.
Oop.
What?
That's actually how I recognized these two. It was all thanks to their efforts that the true culprit was brought to justice.
Oopsie. Sorry, Vache was just feeling a little silly.
But still, no sentence can bring our director back to us.
He wasn't actually sentenced. He just died, actually. I don't think that helps either, but just so you know, he did just kind of die. He never went to jail. He's just dead.
She was a loyal fan of your performances, Miss Furina. They were what first inspired her to get into musical theater. She rallied many people around her who were destitute or had lost their sense of purpose in life, and convinced them to join her troupe. She wrote her own scripts, acted on stage, and mentored each and every one of us. People loved our performances back then. We seemed to be going from strength to strength. Things were really looking up for us.
And then disaster struck.
Yeah. After that, the entire troupe fell into disarray. None of us know anything about script writing, let alone how to handle the business side of things. We've been doing the best we can. But despite our efforts, things are slowly but surely falling apart.
Well, I know a guy who's apparently, according to lore, really enthusiastic about theater. The only problem is that he's Russian and also half dead at the moment. But if you can wait a minute, approximately 2 years for us to unlock Snezhnaya, we'll go get him for you.
It's agonizing, but ultimately, we'd rather end things now on our own terms than stick it out to the bitter end and watch all our dreams turn to dust.
Oh.
What a terrible waste. A gifted artist from humble beginnings who achieved so much and no doubt had much more to give. And then her life was so cruelly taken. I suppose it's fair to say then that this final show, besides being your farewell to the stage, is also your final gift for her?
Yes, exactly. We all miss her terribly.
Well, good thing I followed the traveler here. After hearing this tragic tale, I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Furina.
I know what you're thinking, but I by no means plan to cross the boundary I've set for myself. Besides, they're no longer looking for a replacement anyway.
Is she gonna be the director? Fuck yeah. Because, I mean, we saw from her character demo, she's great at that.
I can, however, provide some artistic guidance from the vantage point of a highly experienced audience member.
Oh, yeah, that too.
But only if you feel this is something that would help, of course.
Oh, most definitely. We'll take any guidance that you can give.
We unfortunately don't have any budget for a consultant, though. Will that be a problem?
No, she's getting, like, apology money from Neverlet, like, every week.
I don't need any compensation. All I'd ask in return, if you're willing, is that you tell me some more about the life and work of your late director. Something I've begun to realize since my departure from the Opera Epiclese is that there's a lot you don't see when you observe everything from on high. The law only judges criminal behavior and does not weigh human emotion. The court's verdict can settle the question of criminal liability, but what about all the unresolved emotions of the parties involved? What happens to them? An interesting answer. But if you ask me, I think all emotion shall ultimately return home to the heart and slowly settle with the passage of time.
Where the hell did Miso go? I can hear the foster kittens are crying for attention. Oh, they're screaming, especially now that I've looked over at them. They want to be let out so bad, but they're just gonna get into trouble. I can't trust them.
Take, par exemple, how this troupe pines for their late director. Things such as this I have never witnessed before, and so I should like to observe, perchance to understand.
Still a fan of your old dramatic monologues then, huh?
Come on!
You just want to get back in on the action, don't you?
No. This is a completely different situation. Pearls before swine.
Is the microphone picking up on just the screaming? Here, let me move the microphone. This is the kitten cam. Say hi, you two. Little Beepo's misery is increasing. Alright, I gotta put the microphone back.
The name's not Swine, it's Paimon!
Would you be willing to join me? Come on, take a break from adventuring to listen to a story.
Since it's you, I'll do it. We could be friends, you know, Furina. In fact, I would very much like that.
Thank you all so much. Our director was a huge fan of Miss Furina's performances, as of course we all are. Alright, follow me. We'll go to our usual practice space. Please excuse the